Jesus H. Christ. Well, if there is one thing in this world that I hate, it is an unlocked footlocker. You know that, don't you?
Sir, yes, sir.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the is that? What is that, Private Pile?
Sir, jelly donuts, sir.
Is chow allowed in the barracks, Private Pile?
Sir, no, sir.
Are you allowed to eat jelly donuts, Private Pile?
Sir, no, sir.
Because you are a disgusting fat body, Private Pile.
Sir, yes, sir.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. The government is lying to us to cover their asses for their own incompetence, and we think we've cracked the code on what these drones are flying over New Jersey. So let's establish some facts here. Fact. Joe Rogan, Alex Jones, they both say the same thing. These drones are very genuinely concerning. Rogan said he's genuinely concerned about the drone sightings as new theory emerges, and that theory is that these drones are looking for radioactive material. We may be able to actually literally confirm that right now. We've spoken with a number of people who know exactly what is happening, and we've also had the only person in the country who gets national security briefings in front of a camera today, Donald Trump, commenting on the drones. We'll play that in just a second. But first, ladies and gentlemen, podcast king Joe Rogan said on Sunday that the mysterious drones that buzzed over the New Jersey state has left him genuinely concerned after watching a video floated around that these drones are sniffing for harmful substances, including but not limited to radioactive material that might be in a dirty bomb. Here are the drone sightings in the area. Of course, people can see the drones with their naked eye. Here are things we absolutely know, and then we're going to jump to what Trump just told us and what we assume is happening here based on government reports. And a ton of interviews we've done with mayors and law enforcement officials in New Jersey. What we absolutely know is that fixed-wing drone-like aircrafts flying by the dozen, hundred, or thousands over New Jersey. They're all over the place. They have their lights on, indicating that they don't want these drones to collide with private aircraft or other aircraft. They want to signal that they are in the sky. They're doing that on purpose. They're flying them at night to try and look for something, and drones can spot things at night using special types of equipment that detect gas leaks, radioactivity, and so on. This is technology that we know about. This is what's happening. And of course, a foreign power wouldn't be allowed to fly thousands of aircrafts over one of the most populated, densely populated areas in the world, New York City. And Donald Trump's home, for that matter. So it's insane to say, it's the Iranians. That's so stupid. Don't say that. But this is what we know. Ladies and gentlemen, the man who does get national security briefings has more power than Joe Rogan, more power than all of the guests we've had on our program, law enforcement and mayors and stuff. Trump actually gets the security briefings. So he's getting, on a level basis, and I have no way of determining if this is true or not, but what he should be getting is the same intel that Joe Biden gets every single day. That's what Trump should be getting. The same thing. All of the intelligence agencies are telling Trump what is truly going on in the world right now in a classified briefing that happens every single day. And so when Donald Trump was asked about the drones just seconds ago on national television, he says, well, you know what? Biden knows exactly what's happening. The government is keeping people in suspense. Donald Trump clearly knows what's truly happening with these drones. And he says the government is lying to you. Why? We answer that question in just a second with a brand new report. Here we go.
Comment on the drones that are flying around New Jersey ports. It seems like the American people have a big distance.
The government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows. And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. Even if they were late, they'd blast it. Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people, and they should, because the people are really, they happen to be over Bedminster. Want to know the truth.
Yeah, they're over my house, says Trump. So if you want to save your ass and you work in the government, you better stop flying these things over my house and explain to people what they are so you don't create mass panic, which is what they're doing right now. By the way, we think we know exactly what's happening in New Jersey. But let's jump down here just very quickly into this article, because it does have to do with Joe Biden, and it does have to do with government incompetence. New Jersey drone sightings could be a classified exercise, says former CIA officer. Well, would you look at that? You know, CIA officers are not allowed to go on national TV and make wild, outlandish claims. You see, they have their security clearances tied to themselves and their good name. And so they go out and they disgrace the organization. They get their security clearances revoked. This is the way to keep people in line. And the CIA doesn't allow people to go on and give wild speculation. This is the CIA saying what they can't say officially, which is that there is a classified surveillance exercise. Now, what would they possibly be surveilling? Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump says he knows what it is and that he is not at liberty to talk about it. Joe Biden is trying to keep people in the dark. Trump says the U.S. military should talk about the nature of the drone sightings, and there's a reason why they're not talking about the nature of those drone sightings. Here we go. Let's jump into it. From Brandon Weichert, who Winning Space, How America Remains the Superpower. He's an author, somebody who does, he writes books about national defense. He has a website here, a Substack, right? Does news hits, well known to the media. Here he's, on Fox. Okay, so the guy, some pretty decent credibility in the foreign policy landscape and the national security landscape. So this is the source, Brandon Weichert, saying this is truth. There is no dirty bomb. We've reported that this might be them searching for radiation on what might be a bomb that has been smuggled into the country. Stands to reason. There are no aliens, no foreign threat actors that we can absolutely confirm. We totally believe and have seen these UFOs flying around. It's not saying that there are no aliens. I'm just saying this instance isn't aliens, okay? These are our drones, and they're being used to sniff nuclear material because Joe Biden's energy department lost radioactive waste. The Biden regime doesn't want to admit it. What? Let's go ahead and look here. From James Jeanette, somebody who's looking into something that happened here, according to the United States Nuclear Regulatory Commission. Current event notification report, December 13th, 2024. What is this exactly? Looks like lost in transit. The following information provided New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection, and the licensee reported that a disposal of nuclear material has been lost. The shipping container arrived at its destination damaged and empty. The licensee filed a claim with the shipper. The licensee will follow up. This event is reportable, New Jersey event ID number, to determine this material event contains a less than Cat 3 level of radioactive material. Yeah, but it's still radioactive. Sources that are less than Category 3 sources are either sources that are very unlikely to cause permanent injury to individuals or contain a small amount of radioactive material that would not cause any permanent injury. Oh, good. So if your kids are drinking the radioactive water in New Jersey, whatever happens to them, it will be horrible, but it won't be permanent. Some of these sources, such as moisture density gauges and thickness gauges, Category 4 amount to unshielded radioactive material, safely managed and secured. Well, this sure as hell looks like they've lost radioactive material in New Jersey. Nuclear Regulatory Commission, event number 57455, reports that radioactive material has been lost in transit in New Jersey on December 2nd, which is when people started noticing that there were effing drones flying all over everything. The report cites an email from New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection that says the shipping container arrived at its destination damaged. Could be the reason for all these drones. Well, that sure as hell stands to reason, doesn't it? Holy crap. Is that it? This is why so it's just humiliating for the administration, and this is why Donald Trump is coming out saying they're hiding this from people. Strange what is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell people, and they should. President Trump, the government knows exactly what's going on. They don't want to tell people in New Jersey that they lost radioactive material because it will be like an East Palestine situation all over again. And it'll be the way that they bow out. Donald Trump said the federal government knows exactly what the drones are up to. Something strange is going on. He's decided to cancel his trip to Bedminster. Huh. Yeah, because there's radioactive material in New Jersey right now. Our military knows where they took off from, and they can do whatever they need to. For some strange reason, they don't want to tell people. What is the strange reason? Yeah. We know exactly the strange reason. The strange reason is it proves, once again, that this is the most incompetent, dumbass administration in American history and will probably make New Jersey a red state permanently. New Jersey already has enough problems, right? Yeah. So this is what it is. This is what's going on. There's the source. Sure stands to reason, doesn't it? Sure makes a lot of sense to me. Donald Trump saying it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the breaking news. And it looks like we are putting the pieces together on this thing. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. No more lies. See ya.